What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another episode. I know it's been a while, but trying to settle into the home. Been busy with work, getting ready to retire, so a lot of my time has been taken up with a lot of that. But now I am back, trying to record, trying to get some videos back out there, trying to post a little bit more on Instagram with a lot of shooting. Trying to get that out there and start to get back into recording more videos. All right. But since it's been a while, I decided to respond to a video comment that a viewer submitted, and I'm going to just respond to that comment. He wanted to know, what do I keep in my first aid pouch? So right now I have my range bag. This is the Ready Range bag from 511. Pretty nifty, pretty huge bag. I have it filled. We're going to go through what I carry in my first aid pouch. Alright? So sit back, relax, and enjoy the episode. So here is my range bag. It is the 511 Ready Range bag. It is a pretty huge bag. Carries a lot of stuff. It carries everything I need out there in range. I normally shoot at a gun club, so I don't shoot on public land or where there's no just by myself out in the woods, just shooting off rounds. So I go to a range, and I just, it's just a regular one-way range, very controlled area. I take my kids out there, we go shoot and everything. So the one thing I pack in this range bag is not just it's very different from what I carry on like my body armor that I use for work and my IFAK. What I carry in my range bag is just some normal, typical boo-boo stuff, or just some stuff that I would need to, just to patch up and to hopefully, God forbid, sustain, try to, preserve life before I pass, whoever got shot or whoever got injured, off to professional medical, off to medical professionals. So I carry stuff in my range bag, and I also carry stuff in my truck, which will be another episode as we get into the dark winter here in Alaska. I'll be recording a video on what I carry on my EDC in my truck, on myself, in my bag. So there's gonna be more videos on the winter edition, just to let you guys know. Anyway, what I carry in here are just regular, typical boo-boo stuff. Just stuff to patch up. Just to ensure, that if there's excessive bleeding that is controllable until medical personnel comes by. Okay, so let's get right into it. So right here, I have a Vanquest Tough Built medic pouch. It's not really a tearaway pouch, but it is a blowout kit kind of style, where you just pull on the zippered handle. There's a Velcro. You open it, and everything just comes out. All right. So what I have in here, as you can see, it's open. Very highly in here. There's orange, so you can see, low light, especially as we get into the dark winter time. Where if we're going out there shooting at night, at the range where it's low light or whatever, you can see stuff in here. All right. So I had some Velcro style tourniquets, just something simple. All right. I do have one on my everyday carry bag that I have right here. Let's have it ready. All I gotta do is rip it out, throw it on somebody. Something simple. I don't see this as often as much anymore, but we had a whole bunch when I deployed to Iraq. So these things will expire, so I just grabbed a whole bunch. They're like, it's Velcro on one end. They're like huge rubber bands that you can put high and tight, or anywhere on here, along the arm or on the extremities, and you can just slow down the bleeding. So it's like, it's something simple to throw on somebody. All right, in here I have just a gauze, compressed gauze. So a lot of the stuff that I have in my medic pouch or any of my first aid kits don't expire. A lot of stuff that we have in artifacts do expire, but since me being in the military, I'm able to get replenished, or I can just go to our supply NCOs or our medics and say, hey, this stuff expired, I need new stuff, and it's just easily I can just get that stuff replaced. Right now, this kind of stuff that I have is just just balling on a budget kind of thing where I don't have to worry about, okay, I don't have money to get stuff constantly, and this stuff expired, so now I gotta replenish it. So this kind of stuff right here is just simple bandages. There's no quick clot in them. There's nothing that will expire. So as long as the wrapper is well intact, there's no holes, it doesn't get old or anything, they're still sterile. So I have one of those. Next, I have a muslin bandage, just so if you have to tie the arm to themselves or to wrap up, wrap or bandage. Once you put the first bandage over, you can wrap it, just to make sure it's secured. Especially now when it's winter, if we've been wearing heavy coats or anything, coats or jackets, you put that's like a bandage on them, right? And start slipping. You can use this to actually cover, make it more secured. So just have one of these. There's no gauze on them. It's just fabric, camouflage fabric. Next, I have a field dressing. This is your typical run-of-the-mill field dressing. As again, there's no expiration dates on these, and they're just simple. There's nothing in them. It's just a loaded gauze with extra fabric to wrap and throw it on somebody. So these, I have cat tourniquets. There's typical cat tourniquets. You see how I stage them and get them ready in case I have to throw it on somebody. All right, I fold it over on myself, so I'm gonna do is throw it. So it opens up as big as possible. You have to throw it on the leg, throw it on the arm. It's ready to go. The tabs are here. Cinch and rip, and utilize it. So, alright, a little plastic one there. It's just a regular, typical cat tourniquet. Nothing too crazy. I do have a ton of these. Like I said in my previous videos, I do have several in my truck also. Growing up in Hawaii, especially when I was stationed there, I did a lot of spearfishing, sharks, swimming around the warm waters. You never know, someone gets bit, I get bit, whatever. If they're able to get up back in the shore, at least I have means to, control the bleeding until medical professionals come in and take over the scene. But I always have a whole bunch of these out here in Alaska. Yes, we don't have sharks. You don't go diving into the water here. I don't know if I've seen anybody, or if anybody does out here in Alaska with a wetsuit or whatever. But there are bears. There are moose out there. So if someone is bleeding from an extremity that you're able to control, or if you stumble upon somebody, they're out. The black bears are everywhere in Alaska. They're walking around, back in the, before winter. I'm not sure if they're hibernating yet. But, I have several of these in the event something happens and I have to, throw a tourniquet on them or whatever. You never know. I keep one, in my range bag. I keep several in my truck, and I have one on me in my EDC bag. All right. Next, I have another muslin bandage. Can never have enough of those. They're just cloth that you can wrap. You can make it into an eye patch. Whatever. There's always different things you can do with that. All right. And then right here I have some high vis shears. It's on here. It's in here in my bag. Also carry more shears right here, just in case I have to cut fabric or whatever. And plus I have extra shears, like if I'm cutting something. These are just everyday, just use these to cut whatever. But on here, my kids know that this green handle one is my medical shears that I use for medical stuff, right? If I need to. Alright, so here's the inside of the pouch. Alright, as you can see, it's a three pouch kind of style. You push this in, bring the main flap over. There's two zippers, two independent zippers. Zip up. Alright, it doesn't zip around. As you can see, it doesn't zip around. It just goes up. Alright, on the pouch. Alright, both sides. Alright, you have a little Velcro. Put it on the inside. Okay, hold on to it. So that way, if you need to open it in a hurry, it's open. Alright. And then on the back side, I have several just Velcro ties. You never know what you're going to need them for, but I always have some Velcro ties on me at all times. Alright. So that's what I have on my my IFAC that I need, just in case. Like I said, I don't go into, go shoot on public land, so not having the worry of, I have to wait or try to give coordinates to, emergency personnel, try to guide them in. I'm shooting on a, controlled range. I'm shooting with my kids. There's other people around us. I'm not taking that risk where I'm in the middle of nowhere trying to shoot. I'm just out of range. Right. So that's why I carry simple stuff in my bag. Okay. Now, as we go deeper into my range bag, right? So if I'm shooting a USPSA or I'm shooting a competition, right? So one thing I like about this, about the range bag is, yes, we have a stage bag, right? In the stage bag, I keep a lot of things in here. Now that it's winter, right? I keep some cold weather gloves, right? Keep my holster. I keep a Leatherman. Keep extra mags right here. Some rifle mags. All right. GoPro for them sick shots. You know what I'm talking about? All right. Keep some toilet paper because you never know. You blow your nose, maybe, or you go to the bathroom. There's no toilet paper. All right, and we'll have a little boo-boo kit. Okay. So this is just a regular run-of-the-mill. Go to Walmart. Go get a Band-Aid. All right, some Band-Aids. So got some gauze here. Hopefully it didn't expire. Yeah. Now again, like I try to avoid having stuff or packing stuff that would expire. Okay, because I don't want that. Because I want to keep this as much as possible. Just self-sustaining. I just gotta grab it and go instead of oh crap. I forgot that month to do my PCCs, PCIs on my equipment. It happens. I'm a dad. I do stuff around the house, and sometimes I forget to just even do simple things. I was checking my gear. This is like the second to last thing I'm going to check before. Hey, let's go through range today, and I grab my bag and go. So try to keep it simple for myself right now until my kids get a little older and they're a little bit self-sustaining. They want to come shooting with me, then we'll go do crazier stuff. Alright, got some Band-Aids, got some, I don't know if they make these anymore, I don't see these anymore, these little tiny Band-Aids right here, little smallies. Alright, so always keep something, and some is in my stage bag. So this is in the car, stays in one area, this comes out with me. I'll put my rounds in here, That's some rounds. Alright, and go off to all the other stages. Go do what I gotta do. Shoot. I have, see, this really, really simple stuff. Alright. Then, not really a medical thing, but just trying to keep yourself, clean. some alcohol wipes. All right, you don't want to be touching, a wound, or trying to fix, put a band-aid on, and you're all dirty because you're shooting, carbon, or you're shooting, laying down in the dirt, running around, and with whatever the crap is going on nowadays, just being able to wipe down and just stay clean as much as possible. So I always keep one of these in the bag right here. Like I said, I could put a lot of stuff in here, and it's just it's not just range stuff, because I carry ammo cans with me with ammo, extra magazines and everything, but it's just stuff that I have, that I throw in the truck and we're going to shoot. But this in here is mainly what I put in this range bag is what I use to train. I have my timers, my extra mags, my pistol mags, loaders. I have extra ears and eyes, a med kit, first aid kit, scissors, just stuff, all the other things I keep in like ammo cans. So that way, it's just grab that, go to the range, or I load up my mags, load up my mags, and then get out to the range and start shooting. So, all right. Well, there you have it, folks. I hope you enjoyed today's episode. Hit the subscribe button down below. It helps me out. Also, if you're looking for everyday carry belts that doesn't bend, it's really good for holding your pistol, or if you're looking for a leather holster, there's a link down below with Relentless Tactical. Use my promo code DefensePrep and it will save you 10% on your purchase. Lastly, follow me on Instagram. I'll have the link down below. And until then, I'll see you guys in the next episode.